Welcome to tonight's top news stories from around the world. You are watching Millennium News Hour and I am Tanziba Nouri. Let's get started with the headlines making waves right now. President Trump plans to demolish White House East Wing for $300 million ballroom. President Trump says she can influence Putin to end Ukraine war. President Trump becomes key topic as Mamdani and Cuomo exchange personal attacks. U.S. strikes two suspected drug boats in Eastern Pacific, 5 killed. Elon Musk's SpaceX blocks 2,500 Starlink devices linked to Myanmar cybercrime. Governor Hochul honors class of 217th Basic School for commitment to public safety. Honoring the life and legacy of henceforth Recordeva Douglas, 1966 to 2025. Netanyahu says Israel decides its own security, not a U.S. protectorate. Explosions and drone attacks killed 12 people across Russia. Six people, including militia leader, shot dead and burned in Pakistan's Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Former captain Babar Azam back in T20 team ahead of South Africa, Sri Lanka, Zimbabwe series. And South Africa wins first test in Pakistan after 18 years. You were listening to headlines, now news in detail. The Trump administration began plans to demolish the entire White House East Wing to make way for a $300 million ballroom. The cost rose from an initial $200 million, and President Trump said the project will be fully funded by private donors. Construction crews were seen removing part of the East Wing facade earlier this week. The East Wing, built in 1902 and renovated in 1942, houses the First Lady's offices and other workspaces. Officials said the demolition became necessary to modernize security, technology, and the President's Emergency Operations Center, also known as the White House Bunker. The East Wing's movie theater will also be upgraded. Public tours of the White House, which typically start in the East Wing, have been suspended for 2 months, though an updated route is expected soon. Some historic preservation groups criticized the demolition, saying the ballroom should undergo public review. The White House called the criticism manufactured outrage and noted that past presidents also modified the building. The ballroom aims to host major events like state dinners, but some lawmakers questioned donor benefits and the project's scale. President Donald Trump said Chinese President Xi Jinping could use his influence on Russian President Vladimir Putin to help stop the war in Ukraine. Speaking before his upcoming meeting with Xi in South Korea, Trump mentioned that China had a major role in resolving the ongoing conflict. Trump told reporters at the White House that Xi could strongly influence Russia's decisions and play an important part in bringing peace to Ukraine. He confirmed that the issue would be discussed during their meeting. As part of his Asia tour, Trump will visit South Korea, Malaysia, and Japan. He said his talks with Xi Jinping would focus on security, economic cooperation, and global challenges. Trump also said his personal relationship with Xi was very good and expressed hope that their meeting would produce positive results. He added that strong cooperation between the US and China could bring new opportunities for peace and stability around the world. Zohran Mamdani and Andrew Cuomo faced off in their final debate for New York City mayor, turning the event into a heated exchange filled with personal attacks and sharp criticism. The debate happened less than 2 weeks before Election Day, with Mamdani holding a strong lead in public polls. Cuomo, running as an independent, called Mamdani a kid who could not stand up to President Donald Trump and accused him of lacking leadership experience. Mamdani, the Democratic nominee, fired back, calling Cuomo Trump's puppet and a desperate man whose political career was already over. Republican candidate Curtis Lew also criticized both rivals, saying Mamdani's resume was too small and Cuomo's failures were too big. The candidates debated issues like housing, homelessness, and public safety. Mamdani promised to continue working with the current police commissioner and said he would fight Trump's threats to cut federal funds for New York. Both Mamdani and Cuomo attacked each other's past records, showing how intense the race had become before voters head to the polls. The U.S. military carried out strikes on 2 suspected drug trafficking vessels in the Eastern Pacific, killing 5 people. Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth said the operation were directed by President Trump and targeted boats operated by a designated terrorist organization moving along known drug routes in international waters. No U.S. personnel were harmed. The first strike killed 2 people off the coast of Colombia, while a second strike on Wednesday killed 3 more. Videos released by the Defense Department showed the vessels engulfed in flames, with floating packages seen in the water after the strikes. This brings the Trump administration's total counter-narcotics strikes to 9 since last month, resulting in at least 37 deaths. Officials said the operations aim to prevent drug smuggling that kills thousands of Americans each year. Some lawmakers questioned the legal basis for the strikes and requested more details about the targeted organizations. Meanwhile, the U.S. continues cooperating with countries like the Dominican Republic to support counter-narcotics missions, using their airports for military operations. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Elon Musk's company SpaceX said it had cut off more than 2,500 Starlink internet devices in and around scam centers in Myanmar. The move came after Myanmar's military raided a large cybercrime hub along the Thai border and seized several Starlink terminals. SpaceX said it identified and disabled the Starlink kits near areas suspected of running online fraud. The company explained that it wanted its service to remain a force for good by connecting people responsibly and stopping misuse. Myanmar's army recently shut down a well-known scam compound called KK Park near the town of Mayawati. During the raid, officials detained over 2,000 people and confiscated 30 sterling terminals. Many of these scam centers were run by criminal networks that trafficked workers from other countries and forced them to cheat people online. SpaceX's action followed pressure from international groups and nearby nations, including Thailand and China. The crackdown is expected to continue as authorities work to stop illegal online operations across Southeast Asia. New York welcomed 238 new state troopers who graduated from the 2017 session of the basic school at the State Police Academy. The ceremony took place at the Empire State Plaza Convention Center in Albany and increased the state police force to about 5,110 sworn members. Governor Kathy Hochul praised the graduates for their dedication to public safety and service. Superintendent Stephen G. James highlighted their hard work, integrity, and resilience during the demanding training. The new troopers will report for field duty on October 27 and undergo 10 weeks of supervised field training. Special awards were presented. Trooper Heli E. Yegorov received the Academic Achievement Award for a 97.35% academic average. Trooper Josue V. Garibe earned the Firearms Proficiency Award with perfect marks. Connor T. Hamilton won the Investigator Joseph T. Evers Physical Fitness Award, and Richard A. Lagone was selected as the student representative. Graduates will start assignments across the state in various troops, including Troops B, C, D, E, F, G, and K, ready to serve communities across New York. The Douglas and Douglas Hill family have announced with deep sorrow the passing of Hainsworth Ricordiva Douglas, who departed this life peacefully on October 5, 2025 at 6:13 a.m., surrounded by family and loved ones. He was 59 years old. Born on April 13, 1966, Douglas was known for his compassion, humility, and devotion to his family and faith. He touched countless lives across Jamaica, North America, Canada, Africa, and Europe, leaving behind a legacy rooted in kindness, unity, and resilience. He is lovingly remembered by his parents, Winston and Norma Douglas, his children, Stacey Ann Douglas, Amanda Thomas, Sanjay Douglas, and Hainsworth R. Douglas Jr., as well as grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and a large circle of relatives and friends. Douglas's cremation has taken place, and his ashes will be returned to nature in April 2026, near the time of his birth, symbolizing what his family calls the sacred cycle of creation and return. Though his body rests, his spirit endures in love and unity, the family said in a heartfelt statement. Now it's time for global updates. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said that Israel is not an American protectorate and will decide its own security policies. He made the remarks before meeting U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance in West Jerusalem to discuss progress on President Donald Trump's Gaza ceasefire plan. Netanyahu strongly opposed the idea of an international security force in Gaza, which is part of Washington's proposed truce plan. He said Israel alone would take charge of its defense. During the meeting, both leaders rejected claims that Israel is an American client state and instead highlighted their close partnership. "We want a partnership, not a vassal state," Netanyahu said. He added that it was nonsense to suggest either country controls the other. After the talks, Vance said he remained optimistic about reaching lasting peace in Gaza. The Israeli government also announced that U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio will visit Israel soon for further discussions with Netanyahu. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. this world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feast. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. You are watching latest global updates. At least 12 people were killed and several others injured after a series of explosions and suspected drone attacks struck different parts of Russia overnight. Local officials confirmed that most incidents happened in the southern and western regions near the Ukrainian border. In Chelyabinsk, a powerful blast destroyed a factory in the city of Kupiansk. Governor Alexei Texler said 10 people died and 5 were badly injured. He insisted that the explosion was not caused by a drone strike. Independent reports said the plant produced artillery shells for the Russian army and was under Western sanctions. Another explosion occurred near a military base in Stavropol, where a stroller filled with explosives detonated near a bus stop, injuring one woman. Police arrested a man on terrorism charges. Officials in Bryansk and Belgorod said Ukrainian drones hit 2 vehicles, killing 2 civilians. In Ryazan, drone debris sparked a fire at an industrial site. Russia's defense ministry claimed it shot down or intercepted 139 Ukrainian drones overnight across multiple regions. Armed men attacked a vehicle in Pakistan's northwestern Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province and killed 6 people, including a leader of a pro-government militia. Officials said the attackers opened fire and later set the vehicle on fire, burning all the victims' bodies. The attack took place near the Afghan border, an area that has seen rising violence since the Taliban regained power in Afghanistan in 2021. According to a local administration officer, the gunmen poured fuel on the vehicle to spread fear in the community. No group has claimed responsibility for the attack, but officials said the Pakistani Taliban, known as Tehrik-e-Taliban Pakistan, had earlier demanded money from the militia leader. He reportedly refused, and the attack was believed to be in revenge. Tensions between Pakistan and Afghanistan remain high. Earlier this month, both sides exchanged cross-border fire after a deadly explosion in Kabul. Despite a recent ceasefire, officials from both countries are expected to meet in Turkey to discuss border security. Let's have a look on today's sports stories. South Africa ended an 18-year wait for a test win in Pakistan, defeating the hosts by 8 wickets in Rawalpindi and drawing the 2-match World Test Championship Series 1-1. Pakistan was bowled out for just 138 in their second innings, giving South Africa a small target of 68 runs. In reply, the Proteas chased the target easily. Captain Aiden Markram scored 42 before getting out, while Ryan Rickelton remained unbeaten on 25 to seal the victory. Tristan Stubbs returned without scoring, but South Africa's win was never in doubt. Earlier, Pakistan scored 333 in the first innings, and South Africa struggled at 210 for 7 in reply. Ninth wicket partners Seinuran Muthusamy and Keshav Maharaj added 71 runs, followed by a 98-run 10th wicket stand between Muthusamy and Kagiso Rabada, giving the visitors a decisive 71-run lead. Spinner Seaman Harmer took 6 wickets in Pakistan's second innings, while Maharaj claimed 2 more, ensuring South Africa's historic win on Pakistani soil. Babar Azam has returned to Pakistan's T20 squad after a long break. The Pakistan Cricket Board announced the 15-member team for the upcoming home series against South Africa, Sri Lanka and Zimbabwe. Babar last played T20 cricket in December 2024 against South Africa in Centurion. Since then, he was rested from series against Bangladesh, West Indies and the Asia Cup. His return brings experience and stability to Pakistan's batting lineup. Salman Ali Agha will continue as T20 captain, while Shaheen Shah Afridi will lead Pakistan in the ODI format for the first time. The squad also includes Abdul Samad and Nasim Shah, and the young talent Usman Tariq made his debut call-up to the national team. The three-match T20 series against South Africa will take place from October 28 to November 1st in Rawalpindi and Lahore. This will be followed by a three-match ODI series against South Africa from November 4th to 8 in Faisalabad. Later, Pakistan will face Sri Lanka in a three-match ODI series from November 11 to 15 in Rawalpindi. A tri-nation T20 series with Sri Lanka and Zimbabwe is scheduled from November 17 to 29. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for business news. Today's New York stock close price is 21,514.71. The NYSE Composite is decreased by 56.45 points or 0.26%. Today's New York stock close price is 21,514.71. The NYSE Composite is decreased by 56.45 points or 0.26%. Tokyo stock close price is 48,641.61. The Nikkei 225 index is decreased by 666.18 points or 1.35%. Tokyo stock close price is 48,641.61. The Nikkei 225 index is decreased by 666.18 points or 1.35%. Shanghai stock close price is 3,922.41. The Shanghai index is increased by 8.65 points or 0.22%. Shanghai stock close price is 3,922.41. The Shanghai index is increased by 8.65 points or 0.22%. Hong Kong stock close price is 25,967.98. The Hang Seng index is increased by 186.21 points or 0.72%. Hong Kong stock close price is 25,967.98. The Hang Seng index is increased by 186.21 points or 0.72%. Bombay stock close price is 84,556.40. The Sensex index is increased by 130.06 points or 0.15%. Bombay stock close price is 84,556.40. The Sensex index is increased by 130.06 points or 0.15%. Let's have a look on today's weather forecast. Before finishing today's news, let's hear out the headlines again. President Trump plans to demolish White House East Wing for $300 million ballroom. President Trump says she can influence Putin to end Ukraine war. President Trump becomes key topic as Mamdani and Cuomo exchange personal attacks. US strikes 2 suspected drug boats in Eastern Pacific, 5 killed. Elon Musk's SpaceX blocks 2,500 Starlink devices linked to Myanmar cybercrime. Governor Hochul honors class of 217th Basic School for commitment to public safety. Honoring the life and legacy of Hainsworth Recordeva Douglas, 1966 to 2025. Netanyahu says Israel decides its own security, not a US protectorate. Explosions and drone attacks killed 12 people across Russia. Six people, including militia leader, shot dead and burned in Pakistan's Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Former captain Babar Azam back in T20 team ahead of South Africa, Sri Lanka, Zimbabwe series. And South Africa wins first test in Pakistan after 18 years. That's all for today. Keep watching Millennium News Hour for latest news update. To stay updated, like our Facebook page, subscribe our YouTube channel and visit our websites. Our website addresses are www.millenniumnews24.com and www.millenniumtv24.com. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for all smart TVs and Roku TV, Amazon TV, Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia, available with the Sky Network, Worldwide Jadoo TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with us for all the latest news worldwide. Thank you.